We spoke to tech support on different issues. They recommended that we update our server memory. We've done that. They also recommended that we update our client versions. We have done that as well. But there's a couple of settings that I want to walk you through that may help you with some freezing issues. And then we'll also continue working with them to find solutions to other problems that we're having with it. So if you can take me over to my screen, I'll show everyone here. Here's just a quick snapshot of what we're seeing. Notice how there are some students that are connected down here in the bottom, where the other ones just sit here and it just says missing student. It's kind of blurry, you can't see it well there. This is typically in our one-to-one environment when we're seeing the dynamic class list. We're going to experience these issues right now. Within our elementary side, where a teacher's on a channel and the students are on the same channel, that's working much better in that aspect of it. But let me take you over to our land school council to show you a couple of the settings that you may want to look at to make sure that they're set. Once you open your council, you want to select your administer tab, and then you'll want to come down to where it says preferences, select the preference tab, and then you'll see a student tab here. Select that student tab. These first two icons under the student thumbnail, uncheck those. Tech support recommended us doing that. They said sometimes freezing issues can happen if those two are checked. So just uncheck those. When they're unchecked, make sure you come down here, apply it, and okay it. And that will hold those settings for you at that point. The other setting that I want you to be aware of is under the web limiting section. You'll see on the bottom here under the web limiting tab, it talks about restrict IP address, private, incognito, Microsoft Edge browsing. That will help with how some of the kids are getting around it through Firefox and other methods. So just make sure that you have that selected as well. Once again, you're going to want to make sure that you select the apply and then the OK side of it. Okay.
Great. And hopefully maybe at the end or later we'll be able to kind of give a handout or an overview of what you just did. We'll make that we are a reminder, some housekeeping, I guess, is the best practice on Twitter for you is just to make sure that if you're using student photos or anything that involves a student, that they have a media release or that they're okay to have that posted. We just, and same goes with YouTube. We just want to make sure that we're following rules. I guess is the best way to put that. All right. The next thing that we wanted to talk about were iPads, Rick.
Okay, so last session we spoke about at the elementary level that we were going to collect the iPads that were out of the K through 2 side of it. We are not saying that we're taking all the iPads away. So if there are special needs for like the Spiro or some other means for programming, contact your technology coordinator, district coordinator, and we'll discuss what we can do to help you out on those sides of it. But for the majority of it, just remember at the end of the year that we'll collect those iPads. So if you have photos and different things that are on them now is a really good time to kind of clean house a little bit on that and remove some of those items. And we can help you with that process as well.
And keep in mind, if you have a need to use those iPads in your classroom, we're not going to take those away. We can totally discuss what that could look like. We're just trying to be proactive.
Okay. Absolutely. So the next line item we want to talk about is the Lenovo implementation that we have. Within our elementary side of it, all our elementary schools should be pretty much all Lenovo now. We've had bits and pieces of some of the carts that were piecemeal together that may have had like 6570s and 255s and some Lenovo's that were actually all combined into one. So very soon to actually have all the elementary schools at a one-to-one with the Lenovo side of things. So if you are not seeing that at your school currently, please contact your district technology coordinator again, and we'll work with the technician to figure out the install date, how we can make that happen on the elementary side of it.
Absolutely. So that's exciting.
It is.
We're getting close. So happy about that. All right. Next thing we want to talk about is Ignite. We've been getting questions. We as tech coordinators have been getting questions. Are we going to host it again? And the great news is, yes, we are. Right now at this point, we don't have a date, and we're working on securing a building location. So more info will come, but just kind of pencil that in on your plans maybe for July as kind of a date we're shooting at. The other thing to also keep in mind is we had a lot of great speakers last year, and this year we kind of would like to see some more. So maybe you might be thinking about doing that yourself. So be thinking in your mind, what are some tools that you're using in your classrooms, or if you have other teachers that are using tools and they're doing great work that you would like to see maybe showcased at Ignite. So if you have questions about that, you can reach out to any of your tech coordinators, and we can talk through that with you.
Awesome.
So exciting. Lastly, because we're getting close to the holidays, we wanted to showcase and celebrate the month of December. So we are going to put together a 12 days of tech. And I'm not sure of all of the details yet, but I do know it's going to start on December 1st. So look for info on our LMS page about that. And basically, you're going to be challenged with a task for 12 days. And if you complete that task, you will win lovely prizes like this water bottle or other fun things.
Awesome. So that's awesome.
And you'll have the whole month of December to do it. You're not confined to just doing it in one day.
Yeah.
So
We want folks to keep in mind that learning process should be fun. It's not really, hey, do this, do this, do this. It's like, okay, I did this, I struggled, I messed up. It should be something that we should do collaboratively, fun, and just, take it for what it is. Lighten up a little bit, have a little bit of fun with it, and learn something. I did want to touch base a little bit. One more item on the AV side of it. We are extremely backed up on our AV projects, and you guys really are the lifeline of your school. So in your buildings. So if you have a pending AV project that's absolutely just hang out there, please let us know. We'll take a look at that to see when we can get that scheduled in. But we are extremely busy. I mean, it's an exciting time at FWCS, and everything that we're implementing, we've made great strides on what we've done along that line.
I would agree. You're our eyes and ears. So if there's things that are hanging and they've been out there for a while, and you hear about it, let us know or contact the help desk, and we'll work to get those things fixed.
Great. I don't know how much time is left, but
we've got about 4 minutes left. We got one question that just came in.
Okay.
Awesome.
Someone asked anonymously, do they think that Rick Herbert can really do 12 Days of Christmas challenge?
probably not, but I'm going to try.
We would collaboratively do it together.
He's going to need help.
Yeah. Well, if that's about everything that we have, there's, what would this be without the joke from our group on what it needs to be within?
That's right. I'm ready for the knock.
So our Thanksgiving version theme this year was, of course, it's turkey Thanksgiving. Enjoy, spend some time with your family. So what did the turkey say to the computer?
I don't know. What did the turkey say to the computer?
Google. So make sure you go out and gobble up your Google. There was a great session yesterday that Matt and Shannon put on. Fabulous. So check our technology resource page for that. There's a lot of information out there. Don't forget to contact us. We're happy to help you. Have a little fun. Enjoy what you're doing when you're learning with tech.
Absolutely. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing.